Hi, I'm Mayor Todd Gottel, and I'm so pleased to be with you today. You know, the City of Rowlett Charter requires that I provide you, the Rowlett citizens, with an update each year called the State of the City. This address is a wonderful opportunity to showcase projects, events, and progress our great city has made this past year. And what an eventful year it was. December, just over a year ago, Drought light rail service began in Rowlett after a 30-year wait. We saw the hiring of our new city manager, Brian Funderburk. Rowlett was named the 19th safest city in Texas. Our bond rating went from AA- to AA, which included a stable financial outlook. And we even got national attention where we were named the best small city in America to move to. That's #1 on the list, folks. These are just a few reasons why Rowlett is a wonderful place to live. So let's go to the studio and get started. We're going to begin with great news about our hometown. As I just mentioned, Rowlett was named the best small city in America to move to. Real estate researchers Movoto created a top 10 list based on demographic and other data collected about cities with populations under 60,000. Their sources included the U.S. Census, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the FBI, and the real estate market data. Movoto used different criteria: cost of living, crime, median household income, unemployment rate, and median home price. When they crunched all the numbers together, Movoto found that Rowlett was the best small city in America to move to. What an honor. And to think, just a few years ago, Money Magazine ranked Rowlett number 24 on the top 100 best places to live. This is proof that Rowlett is truly on the move. In addition to being designated the best small city in America to move to, there were numerous other programs and events that made 2013 a great year. In fact, it was a challenge to determine what to feature as part of this year's State of the City address. On November 19, 2013, Brian Funderburk was appointed city manager by the City Council. Brian has been with the City of Rowlett since 2003, serving for the last 3 years as Assistant City Manager. Prior to that, he served as the city's Director of Finance and Administration for 7 years. Brian's financial expertise will help lead our city through the tough economic challenges we still face remaining in the next couple of years and prepare us for the economic development growth we see on the horizon. Financial stewardship is probably the single most important element of what we do annually. It is critically important that we as council, along with staff, take good care of your fiscal resources. The fiscal year 2014 budget marked the 9th straight year with no tax increase. Citizens are paying on average $118 less in taxes today than in 2007, yet receiving a higher level of service. In 2014, the average Rowlett taxpayer will pay $2.73 per day for all of the city services they enjoy. Standard & Poor's Rating Services raised the City of Rowlett's GO bond rating from AA- to AA, including a stable outlook. The city met with different rating agencies as we prepared to go to the competitive market for bids on the $7.875 million refunding, and Moody's Services affirmed the city's full AA rating. The City of Rowlett's finance staff has also been recognized with numerous government finance awards. For the second year in a row, the city received the Texas State Comptroller's Office Leadership Gold Circle member. It's the highest award for financial transparency. And for the 9th straight year in a row, the city received the Government Finance Officers Association Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting. And for the 10th year in a row, the city received the Government Finance Officers Association Distinguished Budget Presentation Award. Also this year, the City of Rowlett's Fire Rescue Department received an upgraded ISO Class Rating 2. What is an ISO Class Rating 2, you ask? ISO stands for Insurance Services Office and is a New York-based advisory organization that serves the property and casualty insurance industry by providing inspection services, insurance coverage, form development, and statistical services. Based on the ISO recommendation, the Texas State Fire Marshal's Office upgraded the City of Rowlett's ISO Class Rating from 3 to 2. This ISO Class 2 rating helps taxpayers with their insurance rates, bringing reduced homeowner premiums to Rowlett residents. In the end, it saves you money. The City of Rowlett joins an elite group across the country sharing this rating, and only 659 fire departments nationwide have this exclusive ISO Class 2 rating. Thanks go to the Rowlett Fire Rescue for continued service and speedy response times. And you may have noticed a new face over at the fire department. Our new fire chief, Neil Howard, took over as the head of Rowlett's Fire Rescue on November 4, 2013. Chief Howard previously served the city of McKinney for 31 years, and we are very fortunate to have him in our city after a nationwide search. One of my favorite departments in the city is our public library. There's always something going on at the Rowlett Public Library. And if you don't have a Rowlett Public Library card, I encourage you to stop by this magnificent community resource on Main Street and pick one up. Recently, the Texas State Library Archives Commission sent official notification announcing that the library has been accredited and is a fully qualified member of the Texas Library System for 2014. The library is also eligible to apply for competitive grant programs administered by the State Library. Our library is always moving forward and adapting to the ever-changing technology, all in the service for you, the Rowlett citizen. And the Rowlett Animal Shelter continues to amaze us with a live release rate of over 90%, when the national average is around 30%. If you're considering adding a pet to your family, please consider our animal shelter. Please adopt. This year, our level of volunteerism remained extremely high, and we couldn't do it without you, our volunteers. In fiscal year 2013, more than 23,378 hours of volunteerism occurred, which is equivalent to 11.39 full-time employees at a savings to the taxpayer of more than $527,000. Wow! We appreciate your support, and we couldn't maintain our current service levels without you, the volunteer. Thank you. The community came together on October 30th, and we held a huge national night out partnership with our police department and neighborhood crime watch groups. What an event it was. What a great way to get out and meet your neighbors. The council staff and I always enjoy the opportunity to get out into the community and meet you in your neighborhood. This year we had 19 neighborhoods participate in the National Night Out, our best year ever. And speaking of safety, Rowlett was named the 19th safest city in Texas. It doesn't get much better than that. Home and community safety experts SafeWise paired data from the most recent FBI Crime in the U.S. report with their own research to create a comprehensive list of the top 50 safest cities in Texas with 20,000 residents and more. And they found Rowlett to be the 19th safest city in Texas. Along with the nominal crime rate in Rowlett, they found that this, in their words, the stunning suburb of Dallas is family-friendly and believes in supporting its small business owners. They went on to say that Rowlett is an educated community with over 30% of the adult population holding a bachelor's degree or higher. A huge congratulations go to the men and women of the Rowlett Police Department. Thanks for keeping us safe with 5-minute response times. That's just amazing. With all these awards and accolades, Rowlett is drawing some national attention and some new citizens, and we're going to be ready. Rowlett's Economic Development Department is working behind the scenes to make sure that we keep growing in the right way. 2014 will be the year for the start of many development projects. There are continued planning efforts with Realize Rowlett 2020 and the North Shore Master Planning Initiative. Some examples of businesses who are under construction or nearing completion in 2014 include Unleashed by Petco, our Main Street Events Center, which is the new home for Actor, our community theater, CVS Pharmacy, Dunkin' Donuts, Discount Tire, and Waterview Plaza. And there's over $100 million in private investment that is either in the permit process phase or about to begin construction. Those include the new neighborhood residential development called the Homestead at Liberty Grove, Phase 1, a Walmart neighborhood market, the Lake Point Hospital expansion, and many, many more. Downtown Rowlett is transforming into a transit-oriented development with the Drought Blue Line extension. And we're going to see significant interest with private investment. The City of Rowlett was awarded a $2.5 million grant from our downtown area by the North Central Texas Council of Governments. This grant will go towards street construction, intersection improvements, pedestrian amenities, and landscaping downtown. All of these new amenities will make us more attractive to developers and promotes a walkable community. The grant improvements are scheduled to be completed by July 2014, hopefully in time for the fireworks on Main, which will bring us to our next topic. We've had a lot of fun in Rowlett this year. Our Downtown Special Events series brings the community together, and it shows our visitors and guests what they're missing by not living in Rowlett. We held our Movies on Main, the Memorial Day ceremony with Touch a Truck, an Easter egg hunt with over 20,000 candy-filled eggs. But the crown jewel of our events was our Fireworks on Main event. Motown legend Mary Wilson of the Supremes performed prior to the annual fireworks display. We had visitors from across the Metroplex join us, many of them taking advantage of the Dart light rail for the very first time in Rowlett. It was great seeing downtown Main Street almost at capacity. But 2013 had its challenges as well. In June, the Kids Kingdom Playground in Pecan Grove Park had to be removed after an independent safety inspection deemed it to be unsafe for use and recommended its replacement. The council then came to a consensus to allocate $100,000 toward the cost to build a new playground and replace Kids Kingdom. Efforts to rebuild Kids Kingdom continue today. The community has rallied around this cause and organized fundraising efforts all over Rowlett. You may have noticed the donation thermometer signs around town that look like this. If you're able to, please donate to this great cause. A big challenge for Rowlett and the state of Texas is the continued drought conditions. Rowlett went to Stage 3 water restrictions in May and has remained there. And unfortunately, we will remain there for the foreseeable future. The North Texas Municipal Water District pipeline should go online very soon. And while that doesn't negate the drought or the lack of rainfall, it only addresses the zebra mussel issue. The city of Rowlett faces declining revenues due to the fact that we're unable to sell water and we're required to purchase in accordance with the North Texas Municipal Water District contract. It's a serious issue that we'll be dealing with, and in the very near future, the City Council will be addressing. We ask for your continued water conservation efforts, and I'm proud to say that Rowlett's done a great job with its conservation. I almost want to put my earmuffs on to talk about this next segment. It's become known as Ice-mageddon 2013. On Thursday, December 5th through Sunday, December 8th, the DFW area was hit by one of the most severe ice storms in the past 30 years. Like many other area cities, the city of Rowlett was greatly impacted by the storm event. At one point, there were more than 14 sewer lift stations without power, 8 traffic signals were out, and 1 elevated water tank was offline. In addition to that, there were numerous ice-related issues on roadways, public parking areas, and city facilities, along with downed trees and limbs all over the community and in roadways all over the city. In response to the storm, all departments that comprise the city of Rowlett came together to provide citizens safe passage on roads, a warm place to go if their power was out, and ensure the water utility lift stations stayed online, providing seamless sanitary sewer service. The Public Works Department had 43 essential emergency response staff members who worked in 12-hour shifts throughout the storm event, addressing 93 requests for service, 43 of which were for tree limb removal from streets. It took extraordinary teamwork and coordination to keep things moving. During this event, the police and fire rescue staff processed over 300 calls for assistance. These included vehicle accidents, person and animal welfare checks, health emergencies, fires, motorist assistance, traffic stops, and removed downed trees from roadways. The city's emergency operations center was activated in case the storm escalated and caused more damage. Our Cert volunteers are the best. Cert stands for Community Emergency Response Team. Those volunteers were an integral part of the city's response. They volunteered over 60 hours with assisting with debris removal and providing safety perimeters for downed power lines. If you see a Cert member, thank them for all their commitment and dedication to our community. When disaster strikes, Cert is always there for us. The Parks and Recreation Department staff moved an excessive amount of downed tree limbs from major trees and medians, ensuring that police and fire rescue had a clear path for responding to emergencies. In addition, the parks employees assisted Public Works in clearing the neighborhoods. What a team effort it was. Although the city facilities were officially closed, the community center was reopened as a 24-hour convenience center, a place for citizens to come and get warm, sleep, and even charge up their cell phones due to the extended power outages blanketing the city. Staff and Cert volunteers were on hand to provide a welcoming smile and safe environment. This massive weather event and response proved once again what an amazing staff in all departments that we have across the city of Rowlett. It's a city staff that was recognized through the City of Rowlett's Above and Beyond program. 115 City of Rowlett employees were recognized for their above and beyond performance and specific actions. Recognitions were submitted by their peers, citizens, and supervisors during 2013. Actions include advocating for the customer, providing great follow-through on issues, finding a long-term solution for customers, being proactive, displaying teamwork beyond what their job requires, and exhibiting pride in the city of Rowlett through their actions. So in closing, I'm proud to report that the state of our city is safe, fiscally stable, and growing. We're emerging from the recession as a vibrant, world-class city that is attracting new residents and businesses. Through the hard work and determination of the Rowlett City Council, city employees, Rowlett businesses, volunteers, and Rowlett citizens, we have turned our home into the city it is today. That's what makes Rowlett so great. Today, I stand before you proud and humbled to be your mayor. It is truly an honor to serve the city. I would also like to acknowledge my family. I want to thank them for all the sacrifices they make each day so that I am able to serve. Thank you for standing with me. We have entered into this public office as a family, and I could not be more proud. As we look into the future, fiscal year 2015 will be a pivotal year. Thanks to our very strategic financial stewardship, the city has managed to maintain its current tax rate since 2006. However, due to the declining property valuations and a loss of property tax revenues, a tax increase will have to be considered for fiscal year 2015 in order to maintain the current service levels that you, our citizens, have come to expect. We will continue to educate you about the service levels and our financial challenges in the months to come. In closing, it's truly a great time to live in Rowlett. Thanks to all of you, our citizens and staff, that have participated in the State of the City video. Thanks for watching, and God bless the City of Rowlett.